Hey everybody, welcome back to the flight deck. Today's little impromptu flight. We're down here in Malaga. Let's throw an extra letter in there. Malaga, Spain. Down on the Mediterranean. This is where we ended up last time we did the European fly with EasyJet SimPilot. And yesterday he left us here and took off and flew over to Mallorca. So myself and Nick are going to fly from here, and we're going to head over to the island and join him. The reason we're doing this in the daytime, given that it's now 9 o'clock at night in reality, is I've purchased the Mallorca airport scenery or airport package and want to see what it looks like when we get there. So I've got it on daytime so we can see what's going on, and we'll go from there. The other neat thing is somehow I have broken my drone camera and it is not working, so we'll see what views we get on the way over there. It's not too long, but it should be a good flight. So let's hop in, start getting set up. So I'm sitting here, we're kind of where we parked them last time, out here on this big open ramp area, apron area. So we'll go down the checklist. Parking brakes are set. Chocks have been removed. Ground power is connected. Throttle levers are at idle. Engine masters are in cutoff. Ignition is normal. Batteries are on. And adheres are now aligning. So I'm running the NX Airbus NX mod by fly-by-wire, and it is a dev version with the custom fly-by-wire controls that are a couple of days old, and it seems to be probably the only version that came out that is working properly with the flaps one flare issue where you don't have to modify anything. So I'm keeping it for now like that until it gets sorted out a bit better. But everything works in here. The iPad and the coffee cup and all that stuff is all working fine. Let's get you tuned up, and we'll get you turned up. And I'm quickly going to grab that. We'll kick on the iPad there. And while we do that, we'll come down and start loading in our flight plan. Cost index of 25, flight level of 360. Which is good. We'll head over into the McDo and grab the weather. Weather's looking pretty decent. No real concerns. We'll come over here. I'll get my username in, and we can go back and load in our plan. So quick look at the METAR here. We have winds are 280 at 4, ceiling and visibility okay, and 12 degrees and 1025. And our destination 070 at 3, few clouds at 1800, and temperatures 11. So pretty decent weather down here. Not worried too much. We'll head over to our messages and print out the weather, so we will be ready to go. And again, we can go over here and confirm that is what it says. So 1025 for the QNH. There we go. And one thing I did not do, which what you should have done is kick that back over into that mode there. I'm going to start entering in the rest of our information here into our Init B page. We just pull it up. Our zero fuel weight today, 58.3. Clear those first. 58.3, and our center of gravity is 29.58. And our block fuel today, 6.2. 6.2 metric tons of fuel, and our trip wind is a headwind of 18. So there we go. So our fuel prediction for when we arrive, 3.8 tons, which is fine. We'll go to our flight plan now. So we are going to be departing on a runway 30 because the other runway is not in the sim for some reason. And we are doing the Rolas 1 Tango departure. There it is. So we'll insert that. And our arrival is going to be the ILS on runway 06 left. And it is going to be via the Ruckset to Mike. Oh, there's a lot of them here. That's it. This one, Rux E to Mike, and we will just do a quick check on that. Via ADX. Not via ADX. We're going to go via actually we're going to go no vias. We're just going to vector ourselves in, and we'll insert that in. Alright, over to our performance page. The transition altitude will be 6,000 feet. There'll be a flaps 1 with 0.2 down on the trim. And we are flexing to 68 degrees today, which gives us 131, 132, and 136. Hey, there we go. So that is all that entered in. There we go. People are finally getting on board. We should have the catering and stuff coming in now as well. Yeah. They're all there. Everything's happening around the airplane, which is good. Yeah, I looked at that, Nick, and I just decided to go direct in. That's fine. All right. So while all this is going on, we will turn up our integral lights there, nav lights on. So I hope everybody enjoyed the long flight down to South America earlier today. Always a lot of fun. Transponder is set. And I'll get the crew. Crew oxygen supply on. Arm the emergency exit lights, and we'll get the FMC set up. There is no altitude restriction for us on departure, so I'm just going to dial in 36,000 feet, as we have no ATC online at the moment either. Hey Dark Fury, how are you today? And we'll dial in our 30, what was that? Our 1025 on the altimeter. There we go. And that is set. So it looks like catering's done. Just waiting on passengers and bags. Make sure the signs are all on. So I'm going to take a look at the departure. So here's the departure. So we are going to be heading out from the airport, doing a slight right turn and following the course up and around, kind of avoiding the mountains here as we climb, and then we'll come back across, and then avoiding this large peak here. We're then going to head upwards towards Rolas. And from there, you can see our route here. We carry on north of Cartagena, out over the water, and then into the island itself. Pretty straightforward route today.
Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row,
so now we're just waiting for the passengers to board. So we'll get the APU up and running.
If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger
tired and bored. That's kind of like the last 8-9 months for most people. Yeah, I agree. I feel it. Nice airport down here in Spain. Nice weather, and we got the hills there. Of course, we're right down on the water. If you remember the approach into here, when we came in on, I guess it was Wednesday, very hilly, and we were kind of dodging rows of wind turbines. Oh, it sounds like the APU's up. They're all done on that side. All right. APU is available. Hey. Hi, Gavin. How are you tonight? Hope you've recovered from the flight earlier today. Alright, so we're ready to go. There's no ATC. We've done our departure briefing. So we're just waiting for them to finish loading. And then we can get on out of here. Kind of nervous having Gavin here looking into my cockpit and all the work I do in here, because it's not quite up to the level he does. Yeah, we're flying during the day because we both picked up the Payware airport for Mallorca, so we want to see what it looks like when we get there. There's a Scott, there's a button at the top.
We're ready to go when you are. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 55.
Right up here, that you have to push to go, and it'll show your airplane. But you have to be running it on the same machine that the flight sim is running on, because it has to talk to each other. So that's something you got to make sure that you're doing. Alright, so we're ready to go. So APU is up, APU bleeds are now on. Turn on the fuel pumps. Beacon light coming on. Electrical power is disconnected. And we are going to begin our pushback. Actually, before we start that, let's get the frequency tuned in. $122.8 on Honeycomb. There we go. Malaga traffic, Skyways, 5556 commencing pushback on apron Romeo 9.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Alright, tug's coming in. We're going to push back. Tail to the left, and then we'll taxi down to the runway. As soon as he's ready. There we go. That catering truck was awful close there.
You're clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Alright. Igniter is on and starting engine number 1.
When your flight is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as you may experience unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases,
and Nick, it looks like I see you as British Airways today.
And we need to evacuate the aircraft. There is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression,
not JetBlue as I was seeing you earlier.
To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it is safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed,
Parking brake set.
open the plastic
Roger.
hatch and
Okay,
remove
the tow
deck.
bar is disconnected
Flip it over
and the
your head.
equipment is
Wrap the
clear.
straps around
We will
your waist
see
and
you
belt
on
it
the
Good
left
start,
side of the
engine
road.
1.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks, have a good
Starting
flight. See you
engine
later.
2.
If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings. Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure
Gotta
your
say, those
seatbelts are
new
fastened to the seat backs
new
of the
engine
tables are in
sounds
their
are
full upright position.
really
We
nice.
remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
There we go. She's firing up. And engine 2 is available. Igniter's off. APU bleed. APU master is off. Alright, before taxi checklist. Probe and window heats come on. Heading indicators and altimeters set cross-checked. Standby instruments are set. Radios and avionics are set. Transponders set. Autopilot is set. Flight directors on both sides. Auto brake set max. Flaps 1. Trim is 0.2 down. And flight controls. Full left, full right, neutral, full forward, full back, neutral, left rudder, right rudder, neutral. Controls are free and correct. Taxi light coming on. And we are clear to taxi. Malaga ground. Skyways 5556 taxiing to runway 30 via taxiway Charlie, holding short at Hotel Echo 3. Alright, so parking brake is off. Start moving. Ground spoilers armed. TO config. And since it's short taxi, we'll ding the cabin now. Really? I'm on 128.8. And I'm showing a transmit on the button. Alright, there's the end of the runway. Not seeing any traffic on VATSIM coming in, so we should be okay. Alright. Oop. So that button. Alright, before takeoff checklists, flight instruments have been checked, engine instruments are checked. All look good. Takeoff data, V1 of 131, V2, or VR of 132, V2 of 136, 136 is showing on the PFD. Landing lights are on, strobe lights are on, taxi to takeoff. Pitot heat is on, de-ice not required. Transponder is on. Weather radar is on. PWS is on. Oops, forgot to lock the door. Door is locked. And everything is good to go. So, let's move out. Malaga traffic, Skyways 5556 taking position, runway 30, departure to the north. Radios are tuned to 128.8. V-Pilot has 128.8. I'm just going to go with I'm right and the world is wrong. And there's Nick. All right. Oh, brakes are set. 5-degree pitch down, engines to 40%. Engines stable, brake released, and man flex SRS and runway enabled. .100 knots, easing back the forward pressure. V1 and rotate. So 15 degrees. Positive rate, gear up. Thrust reduction. Nose down 10 degrees and beginning our turn. It's 200 knots. Flaps up. I don't know where it's taking me now. That's not the planned route out of here. Wow. No, packs are on for my company's SOPs. This has something different going on route-wise for me than what my Navigraph plate shows. Anyway, let's get the autopilot on and let's get out of here. Oop. Easy. That's okay, we're clear of everything. It is much nicer flying in the daytime where you get to see everything out the windows. We're starting to turn on here to pick up the...
We are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable
Pick up the track.
devices. As a reminder, please seatbelt fasten while you are seated and do not congregate in the galley or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to a small fee for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight communications to our partners. Connect to Wi-Fi, and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV.
I should have checked it before we left. That's okay. Anyway, we're over transition, so lights will come off. Taxi light off. Those three are on. It's nice and calm. Let the people move around. What, Nick, you laughing at me getting schooled here? You just wait. Alright, everything is looking good. Climbing up to 36,000 today. Won't be there for long. There's that turn. Go to the other side, we can see down onto the hills there. Well, you'd figure, Gavin, after your two streams today, the big flight and then setting up the VATSIM monitoring one, you would have had enough of Flight Sim for today. But I guess it's always easy to sit back and watch somebody else and enjoy the flight. So there's the coast. We're basically going to follow this way, and then we should be crossing the coast out at Alicante. I guess starting to get some pretty good winds there. 74 knots, almost directly into our side. See that crab angle there? Almost 13 degrees. Twelve, 10 degrees. Well, speaking of being a passenger, it looked like a short flight, but it still says we're about an hour 13 from arrival. Yeah, enjoy your walk. No, I'm not getting anything. Let me just hang on. Okay, is Gavin gone? All right, nobody saw that. Oh, look at that, Nick. It seems to be working now that I've entered the correct frequency. It's been a long day. All right, there's 30,000 feet. Little bumpy here over the hills. And we got a little bit of cloud on the horizon. Very nice. Well, as we finish our climb to cruise altitude, I'll give you the view of the water. And a little something to watch.
regarding our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look at the feedback for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards. Flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Let me check your stuff. You know, I think that pigeon tried to choke me. You must be pretty cold, buddy. No, I ain't cold. Oh, yes, you are. Step over by the fire and get warm for dinner. Oh, boy. Feline fricassee. Now, my fine pigeon, I'm going to pick you dry. Nice. Meat. That was pretty good. But you know I'm still hungry. Yeah? So am I.
Inside every Highlander, you'll find advanced safety tech here and here, included standard. And with great offers on right now, you'll know you've made the right choice here and here. So go here to get started.
There's a plan for every ambition with CIBC Goal Planner. It helps you clearly map your goals and easily track your progress. So no matter your ambition, let's get it moving with CIBC Goal Planner. CIBC, ambitions made for you.
Alright, well, we've had a bit of a change. We've got approach on, and we've got ATC up at Mallorca, so we're going to tune that in. It's 119.25, so we'll come down, see if we can pick them up, and we'll also do the request over the system, see if we can get it. So alright, we might be too far out at the moment, but what we're going to do is go in here, ATC, and LEPA will send that off. Messages, there we are. So there's our ATC. So let's print it off and we will take a look. See what it says. Alright. ATC information. Expect ILS approach 24 left. Departure runway 248. Transition level is 7,000. Wind calm, visibility more than 10 kilometers, free temperature 10, QNH 1025. Alright, so let's get the updated weather. I'm going to take a look. So if we're going 24 left, so ILS Zulu runway 24 left. We can keep the same approach. It just tags us in. If we take that one out and then pull up that chart. So at MJV, yeah, we'll just carry on with that approach. So we're going to stick with the Ruckset 2 mic, but we're going to switch runways to the ILS runway 24 left. So if we check our radio nav, actually let's go into the flight plan and change it here first. ILS 24 left Zulu. And we're staying with the Ruckset 2M. So we'll insert that. And then our RadNav 1093. 1093 is correct. And that is good. 117.7, 117.7 into the VOR. Come back here to our messages. We'll get the weather. So basically winds are 0 at 0. Temperature is 10. QNH is 1025. Alright. So, performance page. Approached 1025 on the QNH. Temperature of 10 degrees. Winds are 0 at 0. And 7,000 foot was our transition and decision height. $231 feet. We'll throw that in there. All right. So that is now done. And I'm going to start my descent about 20 miles from Rucksack, which is at about 5 miles. And I'm going to set an initial of 5,000 feet as our initial descent. Going to hold about 260 to 270 knots on the descent, and we'll go from there. Mallorca traffic. Oop, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, no, that's right. Mallorca traffic skyways 5556 leaving flight level 380 for 5,000 feet to join the Russet 2 mic arrival. Alright, so down we go. Come on, there we go. And we're going to go down at pretty much 2,000 feet. So we'll hold around 260 knots for the descent. Yeah, I'm watching them come in. Hopefully they should be cleared by the time we get there. So here's the arrival. We're just approaching Russet. We're about 7 miles out. We're going to fly along and then come up, and where we would have come up here to MJV and then made a hard left and then looped around and in, what we're now going to do, if we go to the ILS page, is when we get there we're going to carry on eastward and then just do this arc around and come in on the runway with an approach platform altitude of 2,500 feet by the time we get there. So it should be fairly straightforward, I'm hoping. And what I am going to do is tune in approach. That's 11940. Just so that we are ready for when we get up towards their area there. No, in Jap, it always seems that whenever we get together and do a flight like this, there's never any ATC on until we're like coming into the arrival, and then they just show up like they just did here. I think this morning's flight was the only one we've had no ATC for the entire flight. Alright, it's 30,000 feet. Seatbelt signs are confirmed on. That's where I usually turn them on. So, looks really nice out. That is, not sure what island that is there. It's not the one we're going to. We're going to the bigger island that's past it. Oh, I think that's Ibiza? However you pronounce that. Nah, the VAT simulator is easier to work with. The default ATC it can get confusing and stuff. At least with these guys, if you've got the charts, you know what's coming and what's happening, and you can work around it. This is the place where you get all all the rich folk in their yachts, in the well, I guess not only the summertime. You'd get them there all year round, being in the Mediterranean. Okay, so Lampa, we have to be above 6,000. So I'm going to just key that up to 8,000 just as a reminder for me. 41 miles to go. Yeah, you don't need ATC. Like when I fly offline, when I'm recording some of my stuff, I don't even use ATC. I'll have the real live traffic on, but ATC is turned off. I just ignore them completely. Like I said, that group of aircraft that are arriving there are lining themselves up nicely. So there's no hard altitude we have to be at. Just a bunch of above. So Lambda above 6,000. See the island's airport there. Yeah, big thing is to start with less busy airfields. Don't go into JFK or London Heathrow or stuff like that. Try doing things like if depending on where you're flying, but places like Edinburgh, Liverpool, Glasgow. If you're flying in the UK or smaller like Bordeaux or smaller airports, Dusseldorf or Hamburg in Germany, stuff like that, just so you're not getting overwhelmed with a lot of traffic and huge airports you got to maneuver around. Well, I'm not worried about Lambda now, so we're gonna go 5,000 for our next altitude. That's at PA 400. It's 20,000 feet. And there's where we're headed. You can just see it past the pillar there. Island's over there. So 18,000. Speed's creeping, which I do not want. So I am going to add a little bit of spoilers, bring the speed down. Yep, that's a good way to do it. Good way to learn. And as someone who's been dealing with this for, 20 years and actually flew for 14, I still get messed up sometimes on some of this stuff. So it does happen. Alright, speed's coming back. There we go.
Condor 1549, welcome to Palma, Mallorca. Straight ahead via the Mike taxiway into the apron. None of your choice, service to make. Bye.
Bye Mike, get off choice. Condor 1549, thanks for the evening. Bye bye.
Approach Skyways 5556 with you, passing through flight level 140 on the Russix to Mike arrival.
Skyways 5556, good evening. Actually, Russix to Papa should be your arrival. We currently have runway 24 left in use. Proceed direct to Mike, Juliet Victor, sir.
Roger, we'll switch over to the 2 Papa, and that was direct to which waypoint?
Mike, Juliet, Victor, we are. Mike, Juliet, Victor, we are, and spec radar vectors from Mike, Juliet, Victor for ILS 224 left.
Roger, direct Mike, Juliet, Victor, and expect vectors. Skyways 5556.
Gravity 9789, you live more vertical airspace, Honeycomb 122.9.
Okay, direct to...
Gravity 9789, adios, thank you.
3 at 4 Lima, left heading 210 degrees, clear for the LS 224 left.
Left heading 210 degrees, and clear for the ILS to runway 24 left. 2 checks for Lima.
Gravity 1405, identified, climb flight level 240, left, direct Mike Hotel November.
Left Mike Hotel November, and climb flight level 240, gravity 1405.
Contact 728, surface wind count, runway 24 left here, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, thanks, Contact 728.
York approach, speedbird 464 with you, flight level 10.
Speedbird 464, good evening, squawk 6267.
Now does it give me the direct to? Yes, it does. So direct to
6267,
there.
Speedbird 464.
Skyways
And
5556,
there we go.
seconds, squawk 6251, thank you.
6251 for Skyways 5556. 6251.
Speedbird 464, you've been identified, maintained, flight level 100, direct to Mike, Juliet Victor VR. And spec radar vectors for the LS24 left.
Maintain flight level 10, direct to Mike Juliet Victor, expecting vectors for 24 left, speed of 464.
Sky was 5556, maintain flight level A0 upon reaching, and expect vectors for the LS24 left.
Flight level 80 and expecting vectors, Skyway 5556. Alright, so we're slowing down.
Left hand side 1255, surface wind comes.
Throttles will come up.
Runway 24 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Lufthansa 1255, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
To jet for Lima, allow us to establish runway
Alright.
24 left.
So we're now better
Fiat 4
established.
Lima, your number 2, continued approach, surface wind calm.
Copy winds, continue approach number 2 to jet for Lima.
Sky was 5556, no speed restrictions.
Roger, no speed restrictions. Skyway 5556.
And speed was 464, same to you, speed is yours.
Speed is mine, speed of 464.
And I'll start 584 feet per
Final
second.
descent into Palma
584 feet, Roger, Golf, Link, North, holding point, Hotel 1 to 4 right.
Golf, Link, North, holding Hotel 1,
Store any carry-on
start
items
584.
either in the back pocket or under the seat when it's used. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Turn these on now. I know I'm a little bit early, but I want to get them on, or else I'm going to forget.
At Fiat 4 Lima, surface wind calm, runway 24 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24 left to jet for Lima.
Colonel 728 is straight ahead, via Mike into the apron, as son of choice. Good evening, choose.
So Mike into the apron, center for choice. Sorry for the inconveniences, bye bye, Colonel 728.
No inconvenience at all. Everything perfect, thank you. Lufthansa 1255.
Yeah, as you can see, ATC has arrived for us.
Left, direct Mike Hotel November.
Lufthansa 1255, climb flight level 240, direct Mike Hotel November.
Gravity 1405, proceed direct Luma. Lima uniform Mike Alpha Sierra.
Direct Luma, Gravity 1405, thanks.
Lufthansa 1255, crossing 6,000 feet, you're clear direct Luma. Lufthansa 1255, crossing 6,000 feet, you are cleared direct Luma.
Passing 6,000, direct Luma, Lufthansa 1255.
Sky was 5556, would you like full ILS approach or visual approach, making some kind of shortcut to the left? Which one do you prefer?
I will do the full ILS approach today. Thank you.
Copy, thank you.
There's the island ahead of us. So when we got up to this waypoint here, about 10 miles out, we should have, or we would go down to a 250 knot speed restriction on this approach, but he's given us no restrictions on speed, so until we get a descent order, we'll keep 270 knots.
Nice Beaver 464, same question to you. Would you like visual from Mike Juliet Vector or a full ILS approach?
It's been a long day. We'll take the ILS, please.
Got it.
Nick, if we ask, I'm sure we can set up a RNAV for you. Oh, just realized I still got those speed brakes out.
To jet for Lima, vacated runway 24 left. Just confirm 25 pan.
To jet for Lima, as I said to you earlier, this time is up to you. Continue by south, Mike into the apron. Stand of your choice.
South on Mike and stand of our choice. I just want to make stuff really safe. That's why I'm asking, because I really don't know.
Gravity 1405, lift my airspace, monitoring on 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
Honeycomb 122 decimal 8, go to 1405, thanks for the night evening shift, and bye.
So the airport's in that bay there. Just over the window there, off to the left.
And Alpha Star 5843 approaching Hotel 1.
Hostel 5843, surface wind count, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 right, Alpha Star 5843.
Now you're picking on Nick in the chat. Yeah, Mr. Daniels can be very persuasive. It's been a good flight. It's only about an hour and a half, hour and 40-minute flight. We're coming in for landing. Weather's been very good. It's going to be clear as we come in for the landing here. And no ATC on departure, but we've got approach up right now, so it's not too bad. As soon as we hit the decel point here, I'm going to slow her back to 250.
Skywest 5556, descend to altitude 3000 feet, and QNH 1026 millibars.
Descend 3000, 1026 for Skyways 5556.
Skywest 5556, yes for you to plan your descent. The localizer will be there in 27 miles, 28.
Roger, thank you.
Skywest 5556, fly heading 050 degrees.
050, Skyways 5556.
Alpha Star 5843, climbing through 2200.
Hostile 5843, you've been identified. Continue flying flight level 240.
Continue climb 240, operation 5843.
I don't need that running away on us here.
Alpha 1255, you live my space 22 Unicorn 122.80 for traffic info. Gute Nacht, for you.
Lufthansa 1255, Monitor Unicorn, gute Nacht.
There's the airport. $3,000 feet coming up. Yeah, Rapper, but he gave us no speed restrictions, so we were clear to fly as required. Shouldn't need that again.
Speedbird 464, descent altitude 3,000 feet on QNH 1026 millibars, and the localizer will be there 3,000 in around 30 miles.
Roger, center 3,000 feet on 1026, Speedbird 464.
Took a little bit of weather off there. Not too bad. Like the other side of the island's coming up.
464, continuing heading 050 degrees.
Heading 050 degrees, Speedbird 464.
Skywest 5556, left heading 270 degrees, clear for the ILS 24 left.
Left heading, just confirm 200 degrees?
West heading 270.
270 degrees, cleared for the ILS 24 left, Skywest 5556. And around we go. the speed back into managed mode. So the seatbelts are on, radios are set, speed is established down for 210. Landing lights are armed, taxi lights are on, ground spoilers armed. Auto brake set.
Skywest 556, continue left heading 210 to intercept.
210 to intercept, Skyways 556. Let's keep her coming around. Doing nice big circles in the sky here. Alright, we're 12 miles. Level bars coming in. Approach mode is armed. Yeah, Paul, my channel's not big enough to support that stuff right now. Sorry.
Speedway 464 heading 055.
All right, 210.
055.
10 miles, flaps 1. Localizers captured.
56, surface wind calm, runway 24 left, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 24 left, Skyways 556. Alright, glide slope captured. Flaps 2. And flaps 2 set. Gear down. Yeah, ground spoilers are armed.
Down 5843, live by space, monitoring Unicorn 1 to do this make by.
And monitoring Unicom, Alpha Star 5843, control ATC connect.
And 6 miles, flaps 3. That's a better view. A little bit of a crab going. And flaps full. Yeah, you love that, eh, Scott? Nice Canadian Timmy's Cup. Alright. So, localizers captured. Glide slope, slightly low, but is captured. Aircraft is stable. Autopilot coming off.
Speedway 464 left, heading 270 degrees, clear for the ILS 24 left.
Left heading 270, clear to the ILS, Speedway 464.
Slower descent rate a little bit. I got 3 red, 2 red. Bouncing around there. There we go. 2 red, 3 red. It's looking good. There we go. 2 red. Let's get her back on center line.
200 above. 300. Minimum.
Landing.
200.
464 heading 210. To intercept.
Heading 210 to intercept, 464.
20. 10. 5.
Gear down. Reverser's green. .60 knots, reverse is off, auto brake canceled, exiting on the high speed. Welcome to Mallorca.
Skywest 5556, welcome to Palma. Continue left on Sierra. Turn right on Mike, taxiway into the apron, a son of your choice.
11:44 a.m. and it's currently about
Taxi Sierra Mike, our gate of choice. Skyways 5556.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and
Alright, that's
Speed 464, the southwest wind, calm, and runway 24 left here, clear to land.
If this is your final destination,
Clear to land 24 left, speed about 464.
Oh, the airport looks very nice. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it was a nice one. We're just gonna pull straight in over here. And we'll go into the second one here. Taxi lights off. They don't have a working box. Let's pull up a little bit past the gate or the jetway here. There we go. Aircraft is parked. So parking brakes are set, thrust levers are at idle, ground contact established. Jetway being connected. Electrical power is on. Engine masters. Number 2 off, number 1 off. Go away. Beacon lights off. Passenger signs are off. I'll turn off the flight directors and approach mode. Doors open, flight directors, APU bleeds not required. They're off. And pumps are off. Beacon light is off, ECAMs and everything else, and there go the passengers. So First Officer Roger can go say goodbye, unlock the door, and we'll go jump outside and Let's see if we can see Nick come in. There he is. He's landing over there. Over the building. Yeah, we were talking earlier, and we figured since Gavin flies in and out of here, and he did say this is one of his favorite airports, we think we're going to be paying a lot of visits here, so we might as well pick it up. Anyway, for all you who joined us for the flight, thank you very much. The latest winds were variable, so I guess they were just using the ILS as an option along with the visual for the runway. We'd originally planned to come in the other way, but the winds kind of went calm. So now we're in position for tomorrow morning. So I have to remember here I'm at gate 84. Thanks, Jep. I'll see you in one of the chats somewhere. Talk to you later. We'll get a screenshot once he's parked, and then that will wrap things up for the flight. Hey, thanks, Dark Fury. Do appreciate it. See if he's going to go into 86. Yeah, looks like he is. Yeah, this is about my fourth flight with the experimental fly-by-wire control system, and I'll tell you, it is great. Thanks, Gav. Good to see you drop by. We'll see you tomorrow morning. There he is. Let's get a nice angle there. All right, screenshot is taken. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch some of you on Easy's stream tomorrow morning. Talk to you later, and have a good day. Bye for now.